Well, the last couple of days have been very interesting in the weather world, and this morning kept us on our toes, but in the southern half of the state, it's been the winds that have been the big headline. Live look at Cedar City, 60 degrees right now in Iron County. Our Southern Utah University Network cameras showing off the streets of Cedar City. A little breezy, but the winds have died down tremendously. We're clearing out as the system kind of exits the state and drying out in the north, but we are going to stay windy as we head into tomorrow. I'm going to show you exactly why and who should be impacted. We also know that comes with fire concerns. Very dry conditions right now, especially in the southern half of the state. So we add those winds and any fire start, well, that could be trouble. It's below average today. How long do we stay there? Because it does not feel like May. This is what it looked like up there in Cache Valley this morning. In Logan, you saw the snow coming down. It was a mix of rain and snow, but they accumulated snow there with 1.5 inches. We also did pretty well on the rain front. We'll take any moisture we can get. So delivering on Mother's Day with more than 1/2 inch in Oak City. Snow Basin picked up 3/10, 2/10 in Provo. University of Utah got over 1/10. Ogden in that same arena. Something is better than nothing, right? As we kind of make it through our drier season, and it's supposed to be our warmer season, but it doesn't feel like that today. Drier conditions setting up as that stationary boundary is going to move out of the way. Few lingering showers out there. You can see the cloud cover in the northern half of the state, and then pushing from the south into Cedar City and St. George as we get through the next couple hours. Checking out where we're still seeing moisture, isolated lingering high elevation showers over there near the Wasatch, up near the state line. Logan's probably still getting a little bit of rain, but that's going to continue, and then over towards I-80 near Evanston. Other than that, things starting to quiet down just a little bit. It's only 49 degrees in Salt Lake City, and usually this time of year we're at 70, so we're running way below average. It's cooler out there, and we'll stay in the 50s. Maybe if that sun breaks through, it will warm us into the 50s, but overall we've got a really cold overnight setting up with chilly conditions. All right, as we head into our Tuesday, some changes on the way. We get another system off the Pacific coast, but the positioning of it kind of actually spurs the winds. So yes, we get increased southwesterly flow. That means blowing dust is possible. No advisory is issued right now, but we could see breezy to gusty conditions, and we know that creates that hazy appeal. Unfortunately, with those gusty winds, we are going to see them at our parks. So if people are out and about, just know we are looking at 30 to 40 mile-per-hour wind gusts throughout all of our national parks here in Utah and the southern half of the state. Really looking at that southwesterly flow impacting the areas that saw it over the weekend, but it also brings an elevated fire risk. That risk for the weekend was just in the southern portion of the state, the extreme southern portion of the state. Now that elevated risk has moved up towards I-70, Grand County, and all the way over to Richfield. So this is the area where we've got to be very careful because of dry conditions and winds. A fire start would spread. 50s and 60s for tomorrow. Overnight lows in the 20s and 30s. It's going to be unseasonably cold to start tomorrow morning, so a heads up there. 68 in Price, 80s in Moab, where the winds will create that hazy appearance. 62 in Cedar City, and mid-70s in St. George. So we're still below average, and we stay there. It'll take a moment before those temperatures really rebound. Winds are going to be an issue in Washington County through Thursday. We get a break as we head into the weekend, and look at how those temperatures skyrocket. They just jump right up there with warmth and drying conditions. Okay. So we get a weak little system that wants to come through later Wednesday and into Thursday morning. Could bring the potential for some rain. Daytime highs make it back into the 60s, and then we've got warmth ahead of us as we head towards the weekend. That hard freeze warning is for the Cache Valley, so a heads up. We've got cold temperatures expected there tonight with 20s. To stay on top of the forecast and all of our active weather warnings, download that ABC4 weather app. It's really easy. That QR code on your screen, you take a picture of it, takes you right to the App Store. You can download the app for free, and that way we can be there for you.